You're gonna need two things. One is the Game Developer Conference mechanism, a Game Developer Conference 2013 mechanism sample. This one right here. This here has the pitching you will need. But instead of downloading everything, download the AI from the bears. And then you're also going to need one more thing. You're going to need cartoon baseball character and assets and a baseball stadium. Just go to baseball, you have everything. Next, you also need Mixamo animations. You're going to need all of their baseball animations. Now it's free, thank goodness. All you have to do is sign in, download all the baseball assets, and make sure everything is going good. Right now I'm currently making. Right now I have everything set up. You will need three bases. You will need three bases. Okay, let me minimize this. Okay, first you're gonna have to copy and paste each. You gotta go copy the three bases. You need three bases and a home plate. Right now I'm just gonna go through these three bases for set. Now all three bases has to be right on the base. So, and then you're also going to need scripts for each base. Then with the home plate, just put it right there, and whenever someone from third base goes straight home, what will happen is what will happen is that a score. Well, if you're not a baseball fan, whenever someone crosses the plate, it's a run. And in baseball, whoever has the most runs win. That's basically how baseball goes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy each base, and what will happen is our program our program a runner to go to a base. First base, whenever they cross the base, whenever they cross the first base, whenever a runner crosses first base safely, it's a hit. But the ball has to be an infield hit. That means it has to hit between both these lines. Then later on I will make like a little collision, and what that happen is whenever the ball goes over the fence, over the wall, it's a home run, which means that everyone that the runner and everyone on base gets to cross the plate. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is um, I'm gonna get this. This will help control some of the stuff. Since since this called a hitter, even though it's called a hitter, even though it's called a hitter, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use that to I'm just going to use this to control them as runners as well. Or I can just never mind. I'll make a separate script called runner. Now runner allows them to run the bases. Well, never mind. I had that taken care of. Now, with your hitter, I'm using these as example because I don't have. They never made a baseball UMA outfits, so right now I'm gonna have to use these as examples. Now, you gotta make sure the you gotta make sure the hitter has a bat on their hand. You can have some of them you can have them all you can like flip the animation so that it's more like they can be like left lefties or righties, but right now I'm just gonna make it much easier and just do this. Okay, there you go. First base, second base, third base. Next, you're also going to need to make sure everything has on trigger enter. All of it has to be on trigger enter because, yeah, you're going to need it. Oh yeah, you also going to need code for the bat as well. I'll have that set up later. Um, Another thing, I highly recommend you also use UMA. There'll be another tutorial on YouTube that shows you how to make sure everything is set up, how to set up the mints and stuff. What I did was I went on Turbo Squid, and while I was on Turbo Squid, I got this I got this huge set, It's a baseball mitt, baseball, and a baseball bat. All of it for $20. I think it's $10 or $20. It was it was perfect. I managed to get the equipment perfectly, so everything's set up good right here. With this left mitt, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use it on I'm gonna put it in the whatchamacallit. I'm gonna put it on. I'm going to set it up so that once the left mitt works, you can be able to um, yeah, you can be able to set that. You can be able to um, you can be able it can be able to fit on the player's hand. You're all you're also gonna need UMA because, well, you're gonna need it for the mitt. The bats, it works perfectly. All you have to do is set it up like that, and then once the animation is set up, you can just, you know, well, that's basically all you need. Okay, next, um, next you're gonna have to set up the updates. Now the updates just animations. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna copy from this, put it on that one. Let's see here. It's perfect. Okay, then you're also going to need this on the start. Instead, I'm just going to copy this whole method, like a field method. There you go. Next, everything's going good. Now you're going to need this. You're going to need this regardless, because here's the thing. You're gonna need Git Component because it's gonna work. It's gonna work cross. It's gonna work cross script. So that means I'm gonna call these classes. It's gonna work. It's gonna work cross class, and you're basically gonna do a lot of hard work. I mean, I went through a lot of it. So yeah, you're definitely gonna need to. Next, you need to go on Inspector. Now and then I just click on anything. Just gonna click on Justin right here. There you go. You'll need a ball and a bat tag. Oh, and you're also gonna need a glove tag. I'm just gonna call it mid. There you go. Now you're gonna need these three. Why? Because these three, whenever it falls into the mid, you can count an out. It's going once it hits with the bat, it's going to control the player. So it's like, yeah, once the ball hits the bat, what the bat will do is it'll instruct the player to just go to the first base. Just about all of them going to be doing the same. So yeah. Another thing you're also going to do is you're also going to have to get on deck batters, which makes it realistic. Then what I'm also going to do is I'm going to make spectators, which is going to be really difficult because spectators going to have different outfits, and it's going to take a lot of work. So yes, it's going to be really tough. Right now, I can't really do anything until Mixamo gets done. So I'm gonna split this into two parts until they're finished fixing the problem. Let's go back to the coding. I worked on this little pitching script. It's based off of that Mechanim Game Developer Conference 2013 code from those little teddy bears. So what will happen is what will happen is it'll spawn the ball. The ball will whenever the ball is hit by the bat, it will hit the ground. Whenever it's not hit the batter, what will happen is the pitcher, who would normally be here, he will catch the ball. And he will throw it back to the pitcher. Right now, what I want to do is be able to control animations. So yeah, base gonna work perfectly. Excuse me. Okay, now I'm gonna give each base their own script. Well, I'll do that later. You have second base goes to second base, third base goes to third base, and you have home plate goes to the home plate. Okay, now we're going to work on Animator right now. With the Animator, what you will need, hold on, just gonna have to start up a new one. You will need this. This will be the running. Now this will be the hit. Now this is what happens. Once the ball hits the bat, it'll switch to the running. There you go. You can also put more animations if you like, but right now it's going to take me a lot of time to work on this game. So I'm just going to keep it short and sweet. Right now I'm going to pay attention to the running. Okay, click on this blend tree right here. You will need 3 animations. Oh, wait, you're going to need 2 blend trees. There you go. Now you're going to need 3 running animations. Now, I'm going to turn automate thresholds off. Now here's what makes it easier right there. Well, this here is for running. You gotta have it turn left, turn right. Then you got run. Then this here is strafe. You got strafe left, strafe right. Then I'm going to add one more for motion field, and this is going to be an idle. Now when you write the code for the picture, all you have to do is just put in pitch right here. And then you got Animator set float, pitch. What we'll do is it'll spawn right off the hem. Okay, now I'm going to save and quit. Excuse me. I'll fix that later. Okay, now with the update, what I'm gonna do is probably the problem here. There you go. Now I'm gonna go to picture. Bring this up to here. See this here? Go to pitch, input, get access pitch. Now we're gonna put hit. So what we're gonna do is move this down. Okay. Well, not hit, but more like swing. We're gonna put float, turn. Wait, instead of turn, we put left and right. Okay. Now, what you're gonna have to do is go to swing. Equals get float. Is that right? Get float. Input dot get float. Okay. You know what? Input.getAxis. There you go. And you go to set float. Axis only work with floats, so you're gonna have to do it. There you go. Oh man. Once after that happens, I'm gonna bring up another class. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be really tough. Oh, wrong one there. Delete that. There you go. I was thinking of doing a I was thinking of doing a really cool um really cool feature. You can use the Connect. Yeah, I might try that. See if it works. Might be pretty cool with Connect and Oculus Rift. Then use the Wiz Dish. Oh man, that's gonna be cool. I'm also gonna make the first Connect cycling game. That's gonna be cool. Yep. Okay, what will happen is once when the bat hits the ball, what you will do is oh wait no. Check to see if it's right. Kick game object not kick. Should be able to work. Okay, should be able to work perfectly here. Okay, now it's calling for the runner. So that's where this comes in. Okay. Yeah, you should also put this on your batter. So what will happen is it'll shut off the hitter, just go to the runner. Well, it's getting too long right now. I'll set this up later. I might make this into 3 parts or make it into like little mini series. So well, that's about all. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you like it, make sure you donate to my Patreon. If it's Gary Turbo, and I'll do some more tutorials. I'll see you when I see you.